This is Kat from Dining at Disney, and I'm here with Kristen. Kristen, tell us about some travel deals.
Well, right now, if you're looking to stay at the Disneyland Resort, you can save up to 25% off on select stays at the Disneyland Resort hotels, which include Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa, Disneyland Hotel, and Disney's Paradise Pier Hotel. And these rates are good August 7th through September 29th. So your travel must be complete by September 30th.
And how can people book these trips?
You can contact me at themeparksandcruises@gmail.com.
From the Gator Framework Studio in Music City, it's the Dining at Disney podcast.
You know the thing about good food, it brings folks together from all walks of life.
You'll discover all the best restaurants and food as you hungrily explore the Disney parks.
Let's do this thing!
The Dining at Disney podcast with your hosts, Kristen Hoetzel, Bubba Alvarez, and Kat Arcori.
Welcome to the Dining at Disney podcast. I'm Kristen, and joining me is Kat and producer Aljon. Today, we've got all kinds of news stories to share with you. If you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when we share new content. Okay, Kat, I know we've got a few different news stories before we get into our big news story. So let's start off talking about eating lots of cheese.
Eating lots of cheese. I could talk about this all day. But specifically, we're talking about my favorite thing this time of year, and that is Emil's Fromage Montage at Epcot. We love Emil's Fromage Montage, the cheese crawl of the Epcot Food and Wine Festival. There are a number of dishes you could try, but if you try 5 and have your little festival passport stamped, you get a prize. And that prize this year is, I don't know what that prize is. Do you have that prize? What is it?
It is a cup that says Emil's Fromage Montage. And
there's something in it too.
Yeah,
right?
there is. And I'm trying to remember what's in it.
Wow, we're done today already.
All of a sudden I'm drawing a blank of what it is.
Last year it was cheesecake soft serve. I know that for sure.
Yes.
It is like cherry
yes.
cheesecake.
Yes.
Soft serve. Is that what it is this year too?
Yes, it is. It is cheesecake.
Okay, cool.
Soft serve. Yes.
Strawberry cheesecake soft serve with small pieces of cheesecake on top. That sounds delightful.
Yes.
It's my favorite.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to doing the Emil's Fromage Montage.
Yes. There are
cheese.
How many dishes are there? Like 8 dishes. Crispy barbecue pork rinds with pimento cheese, smoked corned beef, crispy paneer, schnickenuddle, raclette, grilled old cheese, pâte de queijo, Canadian cheddar and bacon soup, passion fruit cheesecake, mac and cheese. There's something sweet, something savory, all delicious. And you get cheesecake at the end. Something with gluten, something without. But yeah, all around the world showcase, and at the end you get a sweet treat and take home this beautiful cup that says Emil's Fromage Montage, so you can say it every day of the year. Yes, you should. We should.
Yes,
We're all gonna do it.
We're all doing it.
Okay.
So what else is happening around here?
We've got some price increases as well as some other foodie updates. Over at Magic Kingdom, if you go to the Golden Oak Outpost, they have added a 50th anniversary Pecos Pico Tenders. Also over at Pecos Bill Tall Tale Inn and Cafe, they added the Walking Taco. At Casey's Corner, they added an all-beef foot-long Chicago hot dog. And then, let's see, at Cheshire Cafe, they removed the Cheshire Cat tail, but instead they added Cheshire Cat paws.
I have many questions.
Yeah, I'm curious about that.
A Cheshire Cat tail marshmallow is pretty yummy.
Yes. And over at Jungle Navigation Company Limited Skipper Canteen, they removed the Sangal Sal's short ribs, as well as the Perkins Thai noodles. And instead, they added a Baba lamb chops. Oh, gosh.
Interesting.
Over at Epcot, at the Rose and Crown Beer Garden, they removed the Bass Ale Draft and they added Smithwick's Irish Ale Draft instead, which I kind of prefer that. I do like me some Smithwick's. Over at Yorkshire County Fish Shop, they removed...
Same.
It's the same thing. They removed the Bass Ale, added the Smithwick's. Le Cellier added a jumbo shrimp cocktail, a slow roasted pork belly, and a citrus seafood medley. Kat, over at Tangier's Cafe, do you want to mention what they have added?
For the Food and Wine Festival, they added a grilled sharamula chicken or Moroccan spice lamb kebabs, fried falafel, pita, Three Daughters Brewing fake hard cider, Bold Rock ginger turmeric hard cider, stem ciders, hibiscus session hard apple cider, and a fig cocktail and a cider flight. Tangerine Cafe, I'm pretty sure, is acting as the booth over there for the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, oh, this sounds delicious. I might need to try this. At the Gelateria Toscana in Italy, they've added an affogato, al cioccolato coppa amarena. So chocolate affogato, which I love an affogato. Coffee and ice cream. What could be better? At Hollywood Studios at Woody's Lunchbox, they've taken off the smoked turkey sandwich and the kids' turkey sandwich. And they've upped the prices at both Yak and Yeti locations at Animal Kingdom and added an Asian, they removed an Asian chicken wrap, ginger chicken salad, and the turkey leg, and added chicken fried rice and increased all of the prices at the Yak and Yeti quick service.
It makes me wonder if there is a turkey issue because you had 3 turkey items removed.
Yeah.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Turkey shortage.
We've talked about a lot of these things already. But over at the resorts, at the Singing Spirits Pool Bar, they've added a Greek salad, assorted chips, Caesar salad with chicken, a ham and cheese sandwich, and a Mickey pretzel with cheese sauce. And that's also been added to the Silver Screen Pool Bar, the Grandstand Spirits Pool Bar. Narcosis is closed for refurbishment, which is really disappointing. They haven't announced how long it's going to be closed for, but it will be closed for a while they do refurbishment over there at the Grand Flow for their update.
I can't wait to see what they do with it.
I know, me too. But when we were talking about fish a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to go there. And then I went on to look and it was closed. I was like, well, never mind, I guess.
Well, if they finish the refurbishment in a couple months, maybe we'll be.
No, they're saying post March 2023.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a while. It's going to be closed for a while.
Yeah, they're doing a big. Yeah, they're doing a big refurbishment.
Yeah, it's a big one over there. It's a big
Which
one.
is good because it hasn't received one in a long time.
Yeah, they need it for sure.
It needs the love.
And then before we move on, I have this breaking news that the Cheshire Cat Paw is a chocolate croissant with the frosting on it.
Gotcha.
So it's light and crispy if you like croissants. Great.
Not as cool as the cattail.
Yeah. Someone once told me, if you want to eat a mediocre pastry, do it in a theme park. And, I can't have a mediocre pastry, but if I could, that's probably where I'd eat it.
Unless it's a huge cinnamon roll.
Well, I said mediocre, not exceptional.
True that.
Yes.
I do love me some cinnamon rolls.
Oh.
Yes, please.
We've been hanging around each other a lot when we have the same reaction to the same thing. We're like,
group hive mind, group brain happening here now.
Best thing ever.
Ah.
Okay.
Next, over at Tempo Cafe, they added a Dole Whip cupcake, which will be available starting on the 21st through August 20th. Over at Goods Food to Go, same dates, they added a Dole Whip key lime martini, which that sounds good. At Pineapple Lanai, they added a Tamatoa-inspired dipped cone.
We talked about that.
Yeah. Chef Mickey's, they've removed the prime rib as well as traditional roasted breast of turkey. And added the herb crusted New York strip loin.
Twinkies.
No turkey. Turkey's out.
Turkeys are out.
Turkeys are out. They've got to save the turkeys for Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine not having turkey for Thanksgiving?
Oh, that's rough.
That'd be a sad shortage.
That would be and this is just a
Unless you
harbinger
don't
for
like
things
turkey.
to come. It's true. Unless, of course, they're just having to save up because of Thanksgiving demand, which they could.
I haven't seen them remove turkey.
Yeah, not either.
Okay. Have we talked about the ones at Disneyland before, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then on to the next story. There are eats coming to Enzo's Hideaway in Disney Springs. Let's see.
This is going to be what? A prefix meal menu?
Family style, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And they have the return of their Sunday supper offering.
Nice.
So that should be nice. This was first introduced over there in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
So they are bringing it back.
Ah, those meatballs. Mm-hmm.
So if you like Italian food and you are wanting something family style, this is definitely the place to go and do that.
Yeah, for whatever reason.
Because there's not many family style. Like, you have to choose to be family style at most of the Italian restaurants at Disney. You don't. It's not really set up to be that.
That's true.
Like, what's that Italian restaurant that we go to here?
Maggiano's.
Which is all family style. Or, I guess, there's a bunch of other family style Italian restaurants. Carrabba's, right? Is that family style too? It's been a while since we've eaten at Carrabba's, y'all.
No, because we usually, it's not it's a Buca di Beppo.
Buca di Beppo, that's right. Okay.
That also does that.
Yeah.
No idea. Not a clue. You know where's family style? My mom's house.
Yes, that's right. And we're on our way.
Let's go.
Let's rock it.
I'm going to read some of this menu because it was good before. I'm sure it's going to be good again. Salumi e formaggi, prosciutto di Parma, salami piccante, focaccia, parmigiana, pecorino, fontina, cured olives, and grissini. So it's a pretty standard antipasti. Ensalada della casa, it's a house salad with mixed greens and balsamic vinaigrette. Enzo's Sunday gravy, which is house-made rigatoni with braised meat and house-made tomato sauce. Pollo arrosto, lemon oregano roasted chicken, broccolini, creamy polenta, and salsa verde. And for dessert, holy cannoli, it's house gelato Sunday. If you're into Italian food, you like to eat family style, this one's popular. And Enzo's Hideaway, Maria and Enzo's just okay. Enzo's Hideaway is the vibe. It's really cool down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did Maria and Enzo's and
we gave it a couple tries before we tossed in the towel.
Yeah.
I just feel like you can't mess up a simple dish like spaghetti and meatballs. And if you mess that up,
there's no hope.
Very scared of the rest of the food that you could possibly bring to me at that point.
I'll put it to you like this.
That's a pretty simple dish that even, somebody who can't cook can make.
This guy. So, you know,
There.
I would much rather eat at Olive Garden than eat there. Hot take.
That is a show we'll have to do coming up. Will be a best Italian restaurants
Or
at
the
Disney.
worst restaurants. The worst
Oh,
restaurant
yeah, we haven't
experiences.
done a worst in a while.
Yeah, I feel like the
Yes.
last time we did that was with Tony and Jules.
Yeah,
It was a long time.
it's been a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
We get the crew back together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Okay, so on to the main topic, and that is going to be Visit Orlando's Magical Dining Month. And if you are not familiar with this, this is the 17th anniversary of the Magical Dining Month. And it will take place this year starting on August 26th, and it runs through October 2nd. And there are 38 total days that you can enjoy fantastic food around Orlando. It does include, it's a 3-course prefix dinner. Some of these restaurants that you will find is on the Michelin Guide honorees list. And the thing is, it's $40 per person plus tax and gratuity. $1 from each meal will benefit the Able Trust, which works with people who have disabilities. That's the one thing I like about this is you're getting to eat really good food, 3 courses for $40. And it's a great way if you are going to try a new restaurant that you're maybe not so sure about. You're like, I don't know, I want to spend that much money on something. And you go and you try it during this time period. Do you want to mention some of the restaurants in the area? Because there's always restaurants that are around Disney that you can enjoy.
Yeah. There are 3 restaurants that are on property this year. Haleo at Disney Springs, Todd English's Blue Zoo, and of course Wolfgang Puck's Bar and Grill. Besides Blue Zoo, which is located at the, correct me, Swan?
Dolphin.
One of those. And the other 2 are at the Disney Springs. So they're on property, $40. And we've talked about this many times. It's not cheap to have dinner at Haleo. So getting to experience some of those delicious dishes for a great cause at a great price, I'm in. Count me in. What else is on there?
Nearby, if you head over to where it says Bonnet Creek, and you head down that way, there's a few hotels there. The Signia by Hilton Orlando is there, and you can do La Lucha there. And then also over at Wyndham Grand Orlando, which is, again, over in Bonnet Creek, they have the Deep Blue Seafood Grill. That's included in that. I like the fact that you have some of these so close to Disney, if not, on Disney property, to be able to enjoy. I'm surprised because in the past Ravello's been on there. And
It's not on there
this year.
It does say that not all the restaurants have been announced.
So yeah, I'm wondering if maybe they're still waiting to get some of the restaurants to sign on.
Yeah.
They finalize it once they, know what menu they're going to do, or I don't know.
Probably. There's a bunch on here that are also close to Universal. I missed Il Molino. That one's at the Swan.
Yes.
So yeah, there's lots of choices. One of my favorite restaurants in the area, Dragonfly Sushi, is on here, and it's amazing. It's so good. If you like sushi, if you like fish, they have a tuna poke with kimchi sauce that is to die for. So,
I think restaurants have to make sure that they have the supply chain figured out before they, decide to put that menu together. So maybe they're still trying to figure out what they're able to do with the ingredients that they have or will be delivered. So, yeah. I love Magical Dining Month. It's a great way to sample a lot of great food to support a great cause, and the prices are amazing. So
Well, and I mean, even though we don't typically talk about Universal, if you do head over to Universal, at their hotels, there's 4 restaurants that they have there. There's Mama Della's Restaurante at Portofino Bay. If you head over to Lowe's Sapphire Falls, they've got Amatista's Cookhouse. Hard Rock Cafe Hard Rock Hotel, sorry, has the kitchen. And then over at Lowe's Royal Pacific Resort, Islands Dining Room.
Mm-hmm.
Their hotels over there are very nice too. I'm glad that Universal Orlando has been expanding its hotels, its restaurants, adding another park on. So I think that's good for anybody who likes to visit theme parks.
Agreed.
Definitely. Definitely.
Well, I think once we get the menus, we can talk about those. But
Well, some of the menus are on here. You want to talk about those today?
there are some on there?
Yeah, Haleo's on
Oh.
here.
Okay. I knew that a lot of them hadn't been released yet, so I didn't.
Not yet. But Haleo and I think Blue Zoo is on here.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Let's look at him. Let's start with Haleo because I'm biased. Course 1, you have your choice of a traditional pan con tomate, which is toasted crispy bread brushed with fresh tomato. I'm having problems with English today, in case you guys hadn't noticed. We were just talking about this, and I'm pretty sure it's fate. Gazpacho de tomate estilo Alagracias, classic chilled Spanish soup made with tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers. I dream about this gazpacho, you guys. I have dreams about it.
Kismet.
I have to
Croquette.
get that next time then.
You have to. The one that we had, I've had this one, and then there's a seasonal one that they do in the winter that's made with beets. That's like, I would take a bath in it. It's so good. Croquetas de pollo is your last choice for starters. Course 1, it's a traditional chicken fritter. And then appetizers are pimentos de piquillo rellenos con queso cana de cabra, which is the seared piquillo peppers filled with goat cheese, one of my favorites. Ensalada verde, which is like it is on the tin. It's mixed greens with tomatoes and onions. Emperat de monteji, which is traditional Catalan bean salad with tomatoes, olives, and cherry dressing. And espinacas a la catalana, which is sauteed spinach with pine nuts, raisins, and apples. Also another great one. What's the mains on this one, Kristen?
Oh, I had already pulled up Wolfgang Puck's.
Never mind. I'll tell you what the mains are. It was a test. Chorizo casero con puré de patatas al aceites de oliva. House-made traditional chorizo with olive oil mashed potatoes, delicious. Pollo con pisto manchango, which is grilled chicken with vegetable stew, and paella of the day with garlic aioli. And for dessert, flan el estilo tradicional, pan con chocolate, which is chocolate custard and caramelized bread. Sounds delicious. And sorbetes caseros, which is the daily sorbet. Usually it's something like mango, strawberry, raspberry, or lemon. Last time I was there, they had a coffee one that was really good. So
Wow, sorbet,
Huh.
coffee sorbet.
coffee sorbet, it was delicious.
Uh-huh.
So lots to choose from, lots of really great dishes at Haleo, and for $40.
Oh yeah.
That's a bargain.
Well, yeah.
For $40.
That's well worth the money there.
I think so.
Yeah. So I pulled up Wolfgang Puck's Bar and Grill, also located in Disney Springs.
One of our
For
favorites.
their appetizers, they have the grilled. Now I'm having problems.
It's
talking.
catching. I'm sorry.
Grilled bruschetta, which is marinated tomatoes, mozzarella, pesto, and ciabatta. Caesar salad, gem lettuce with creamy garlic dressing, herb croutons, and shaved parmesan. A wedge salad, marinated cherry tomatoes, bacon, blue cheese, and ranch dressing. That just sounds right up your alley, Aljon.
Delicious.
Main course, you can get the oven roasted Scottish salmon, braised butter beans, pancetta, and roasted tomatoes. The grilled pork chop with creamy polenta, mushrooms, and thyme. Rigatano pasta, which is bolognese meat sauce, roasted tomatoes, and pecorino. For dessert, They have the house-made carrot cake with cream cheese icing, candied walnuts, and caramel sauce. Spanish cheesecake, house-made with caramel sauce. A giant warm chocolate chip cookie with vanilla gelato, caramel sauce, and powdered sugar. I think I'd have to go for that one.
That sounds
And
delicious.
if you were looking for some upgrades or enhancements, you can get a crispy sweet potato gnocchi with sage butter brown sauce for an additional $15, a grilled short rib with melon salad, tomato basil, and sumac for an additional $22. And you can add the Wolfgang Puck wine pairing for all 3 courses for an additional $30.
Wow.
That's not bad.
I'm
For wine
in.
pairing?
That's $70 plus tax and tip for dinner. That's nothing. That's a lot. It's a lot, but it's probably really good.
Hey, you know what? To do that, it's less than some of the things like chef's tables that offer,
Oh, for sure.
offer that.
For sure.
And I have not had anything at Wolfgang Puck's that wasn't phenomenal. Every time I've been in there, it has just been everything from your appetizers, your entrees, to the cocktails have just been outstanding.
I will say this. One time I wanted a latte really badly after dinner there, and they couldn't make me a latte. So she gave me an espresso with a scoop of gelato in it,
Nice.
like an affogato, and it was just as good as a latte, okay? So it was delicious.
Probably even better.
Yeah.
Just saying. Because
yeah.
they do have amazing ice cream with
Mhm.
gelato there at Wolfgang.
Mhm.
And gosh, that place is amazing.
Yeah.
Should we talk about Todd English too?
Yeah, let's talk about that and Il Molino. I'm going to let you do Il Molino because you've got the Italian down.
Oh, well, I didn't
I
pull
kinda
that one up,
stumbled for it.
Kristen.
Yeah, and Todd English, I mean, it's English, yes?
Yeah, Kat, you still have problems with English tonight.
Send help.
Problem with English tonight, actually.
Is this it? This
Talking's
is
our
it.
job.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Il Molino, which is the one that's at the Swan. For appetizers, they have pollo frito de Toscana. It's fried chicken, rosemary, crispy artichokes with a garlic lemon dipping sauce.
That sounds good.
Cozy, which is mussels with spicy garlic white wine sauce or spicy diavolo sauce. And ensalata Caesar, which is a Caesar salad. For mains, they have rigatoni con funghi, which is a rigatoni pasta with wild mushrooms, Italian cherry peppers, garlic, and truffle oil. Pollo scarapiello, which is hand-cut chicken with garlic, white wine, wild mushrooms, and spicy cherry peppers. Bronzino, which is a seared striped bass with cherry tomatoes, garlic, pancetta, and white wine served over sauteed spinach. I do love a good branzino. I have a question. It says that this branzino is vegetarian. I think that might be a mistake.
I don't see how that's possible.
No, the
vegetarian.
bass beforehand was vegetarian, and then they cooked him. That's what it means. For dessert, they have torta di chocolate, flourless chocolate cake with whipped cream, tiramisu, and Italian gelato of assorted flavors. So lots to choose from over there. There's a very obvious running theme of mushrooms and cherry peppers on this menu, and I support it. It all sounds really good.
Me too.
Me 3.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are looking to possibly dine at Todd English's Blue Zoo, for your appetizers, you can enjoy a Caesar salad, which is little gem romaine lettuce, Parmesan cheese, house dressing, crouton, and crispy egg yolk. There's the Blue Zoo New England style clam chowder, light and brothy with salt cured bacon, house made oyster crackers, a
Ooh.
barbecue pot stickers, smoked pork shoulder dumplings with mustard barbecue sauce. All those sound good.
That's an interesting thing.
Mm-hmm. I'd try it.
Mm-hmm.
For your main courses, linguine con vangola. It is linguine pasta, little neck clams, chorizo, sweet basil, tomato sauce, Calabrian
Mm.
chili, And then there's a simple fish with creamy risotto, seasonal vegetables, salsa verde, or white wine sauce. And a crispy skinned chicken, roasted chicken breast, confit thigh, warm bread and arugula salad, currants, and roasted chicken au jus. For dessert, they have a warm chocolate molten cake, chocolate cream pudding, chocolate and caramel sauce, house-made organic vanilla bean ice cream, a strawberry angel food cake, marinated strawberries and crispy toulis, a root beer float, vanilla bean ice cream, Boylan's root beer, bourbon, vanilla, whipped cream, and chocolate shavings.
Wow.
I don't know, bourbon, vanilla. That sounds good to me.
I'm in.
I think I may have to go with the root beer float if I was going to pick one.
Yeah.
They all sound good, but I think that's what I would go with.
Agreed.
I think that's all the main ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Magicaldining.com if you're in the area and you want to find those other restaurants that are not on property. There's lots to choose from. There's like 87 right now with more to come in the next month before they start. And or does it start this week? When does it start? No, August 26th, right?
Yeah.
I'm hallucinating. It's fine. Yeah, another month they'll probably add more, but there's 87 restaurant choices right now, and that's a lot. You could eat at a different restaurant every night if you really wanted to for those 38 days.
I know a lot of people who live down there are almost every night going out to eat and trying someplace new.
I support it.
You better have
Dine LA
a job.
Dine LA is only a week. It's not enough time.
No.
It's not enough time. A week's not enough. I need more time.
No, but if you're eating out every night, you better have saved up some money. Because can you imagine? That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thousands. Yeah. But you definitely ate well. And you probably need to like watch what you eat after that then.
It's fine.
Before we sign out, please check out the word from our sponsors. To podcasters, recording musicians, and streamers who are looking for studio quality audio at home or on the road, the Shure MV7 Podcast Kit is a premium all-in-one solution inspired by the legendary Shure SM7B and designed to address the versatility required by modern creators. Visit the link in our show notes to learn more about the MV7 podcast microphone and visit Shure.com. That's SHURE.com. Shure. Sound extraordinary. Product used in exchange for promotional consideration. I'm Aljon Go, podcaster and producer of the Disney List, Skull Rock podcast, and Dining at Disney. When you're creating content, podcast, webcasting, live streaming, or wanting to step up your video conference calls, you need quality gear and accessories. That's why I use Gator Frameworks in my studio. From professional broadcast boom arms and microphone stands, studio monitor speaker stands, ring light kits, headphone holders, elite furniture studio desks, and acoustic wall treatments, Gator Frameworks has you covered. Gator is the leading brand of cases, stands, and support system solutions for music, Pro AV, Creative Pro, IT, and general utility industries. They have over 1,000 different solutions made from vacuum formed plastics, rational molded plastics, wood, sewn, and EVA materials. Leveraging their expertise in case design and manufacturing, Gator has a complete OEM division that works with leading companies around the world to engineer and create custom cases for original equipment manufacturers. For more information, visit GatorFrameworks.com. Product provided in exchange for promotional consideration.
We hope you've enjoyed today's show. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. You can find us on Anchor, any of the other amazing podcasting platforms out there. If you do happen to head over to Anchor, there you could also be a donor for as little as 99 cents a month. I don't know what else you can get for 99 cents other than that, but that's not bad, and we would love you for it. If that's not up your alley, you can also go over to diningatdisney.com and you can shop our links there. We have the Disney Store, Amazon,
Garden
as well
Grocer.
as, yes, Garden Grocer.
I I've got the script right here.
Kat, do you want to tell everyone where they can find us?
Of course. You can find me on Instagram at catastrophe at CAT_ASTROPHE. As far as dining at Disney, you can check out diningatdisney.com and follow us on all our social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. For all your travel needs anywhere in the world, Disney, Universal, and cruise travel, you can contact Kristen at themeparksandcruises@gmail.com and she will send you on the best vacation of your life. Aljon, tell us about some podcasts.
Sure. Check out our friends over at the Disney List. That would be us, our friends. We're our own friends. Kristen and Aljon hosting that podcast. You can also check out WDW Park Hoppers with John and Sid. Also, Disney Parks Podcast with Tony and John. And my podcast, the other podcast, Skull Rock Podcast. How many times can I say podcast in one
A
sentence?
lot. So
Aljon
many.
and Dave Bossert from Disney, creative, author, and filmmaker. We talk about movies, what's streaming, and we have all kinds of guests on the show. And last but not least, we have Eat the Pictures with our dear friend Kat here. So please check out that and find all these shows wherever you get podcasts. We'd also like to send a shout out to Sorcerer Radio at srsounds.com for being a network affiliate. And then you can join our Facebook group for Dining at Disney. Also, our friends at the Disney Dorks group on Facebook and the Sorcerer Radio Disney Fun Zone, also on Facebook.
Until next time, I'm Kristen. With me was Kat and producer Aljon. Bon appetit.
The information and opinions expressed in this podcast are for entertainment and informational purposes. All other trademarks mentioned are the property of their respective owners.